Okay, this is another video, and here I'll be explaining you half order reaction. Sorry, half life, not half order, half life of reaction. Half life of reaction means what? आधी जिंदगी. By definition, half life is it is actually a time. Life means time. Time at which concentration of the reactant reduces to half of its initial concentration. Means if I want to explain you in this, first I'll write the statement, a definition of the half life. Here half life means time at which concentration of the reactant reduces to half of the initial concentration. Time, it is a time at which concentration of the reactant reduces to half of its initial concentration. Means let's say there is one reactant A changing to product P, and its concentration, let's say its concentration at time t is equal to 0, means reaction has just started, and initial concentration I am marking of the reactant A to be is equal to, let's say I am saying that how much I can take, 0.50, or I'll take 4 moles per liter. This is the unit of concentration. So this was the initial concentration of the reactant A, and it becomes 2 moles per liter after, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay, after 5 minutes. So T half for this reaction is given to be of 5 minutes. Means it is not the concentration, but it is the time at which a concentration of the reactant reduces to half of its initial concentration. Now let us understand a half-life for a zero order reaction and a first order reaction. So I will have to take the help of the integrated rate law expression. So I will write a half-life. Use green color is a bit bright. So half-life of zero order reaction. So to start with, I will use an integrated rate equation. That equation states that R is equal to minus KT plus R0, right? R is equal to minus KT plus R0. So here KT will be is equal to, I am going to rearrange this for the time. Okay, KT will be is equal to R0 minus R. So time will be is equal to R0 minus R divided by K. Now at T half means, at T half, what is the meaning of T half, or a definition? By definition, T half is concentration of the reactant reduces to half of its initial concentration. Means R0 is not going to change, but R will be at T half, R will be is equal to R0 by 2. So instead of writing T, I will write T half. It is a time where this concentration reduces to half of its initial concentration. So I will write here R0 minus R0 upon 2. Instead of R, I am writing R0 by 2. So divided by K. So T half will be is equal to, it will come to, if you solve this, Okay, how to solve this part? How to solve this part? It is very simple. R0 minus R0 by 2. How to solve this? One way is, here there is nothing, means ones. So 2 into 1 is 2. This will be, multiply this 2 over here. So 2 into R0 minus 1 into R0, that is R0. This will be 2 times R0 minus 1 times R0. So it is just R0 by 2. So instead of this whole term, I am writing R0 upon 2 divided by k. Nothing is there, so that's why upon 1. So therefore, further if I write t half, then it will be R0 by 2 multiplied by 1 by k. Therefore, t half is equal to R0 by 2k. So this is the expression for a t half. If you want to find a half-life, it is initial concentration, in the concentration of the reactant, divided by 2 and its rate constant. Let's look for let's understand. So I will write over here, this is a t half or half-life. This is a formula for half-life of zero order reaction. Let us move on to the first order reaction, half-life of a first order reaction. So next I am writing half-life of first order reaction. So again here also I'll start with the integrated rate law expression. So I'll take the one which we just solved for examples. So T is equal to, I can write it is 2.303 by K multiplied by log of R0 by R. What is meaning of T half? At T half, R will be is equal to what? R will be is equal to R0 by 2, right? R will be is equal to R0 by 2. So over here, instead of R, I will be writing R0 by 2. So T will be is equal to 2.303 divided by K into log of, I write this bracket little bigger. So this is R0, and there is divided by, instead of R I am writing R0 upon 2. Now if you see this, this R0 and R0 we can cancel out, or I will not cancel it directly because you may not understand why I have cancelled, or is it possible to cancel. This may be a question which may arise in your mind. So this is R0, there is nothing is there in between, so I will write this is to be R0 upon 1, top one, numerator. Denominator is R0 by 2. So when I multiply it, I will write 2 upon R0, right? So R0 and R0 will get cancelled. You can cancel it directly also, no issue. What remains is T is equal to 2.303 by K into log of 2. What is remaining? So what is log of 2? Log of 2 is 2.303 multiplied log of 2 is 0.3010 divided by K. So if you multiply this, since I am into chemistry, I am teaching this subject since so many years, I know the product of this 2.303 and 0.3010, it comes to 0.693. You can check it. Okay. T half I am writing. So T half is equal to 0.693 upon K. So what does this say? What does this has to say about a reaction? T half-life of a reaction for a first order reaction. For the first order reaction, we can say that by looking at this reaction, T half is independent of the initial concentration of the reactant. T half is independent of the initial concentration of the reactant. T half is independent of the initial concentration of the reactant. T half is independent of the initial concentration of the reactant. T half is independent of the initial concentration of the reactant. or it is independent of the concentration of the reactant, right? This is also a constant value and this is also a constant. So T half is, this is for the for first order reaction. Done. So students, since we understood so much about a half-life of a reaction, first order and zero order, let us solve one numerical. One numerical तो बनता ही है, right? After every concept, after every formula you derive, there is always one numerical which should be solved, and I am going as per the protocol. Let's solve one numerical. A first order reaction takes 69.3 minutes for the 50% completion. Calculate the time required for the 80% completion of the reaction. Means you need to find, it is a first order, and you need to find time is equal to 0. Okay, not 0.693, it is 2.303 divided by K, and log of concentration of reactant initially and concentration of the reactant at this time, right? So here our job will be little bit simpler. Earlier we used to find K by using same formula and substituting R0 upon R. So many things we used to do. But here we can find K directly. What we know about a half-life? Sir, where is half-life? You may ask, right? It is said that first order reaction takes 69.3 minutes for 50% completion. Like 50% getting completed means 50% of the reaction is getting absorbed, isn't it? So 50% is getting completed means a concentration of reaction or reactant becomes half. Okay, so T half, I can use this, T half is equal to 0.693 upon K. So from this I can directly calculate K. K is equal to 0.693 upon T half. What is T half? It is 69.3. After 69.3 minutes, the concentration of reactant reduces to half. So that's why T half is 69.3, and this value is given very intelligently. You can see this. Why intelligently? The calculations will become very easy. So this is 0.693 divided by 69.3. Now K will be is equal to 0.693. Can I write the number which is below, or I will write the number which is on in the numerator in this form? Can I write this number as 69.3 into 10 raised to minus 2? I can write. Yes, mathematically it's true, no? So I can cancel this 69.3 and 69.3. What remains is K is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 per minute. Now your actual thing comes over here. Calculate the time required for 80% completion. So time is equal to 2.303 divided by 10 raised to minus 2 per minute was my rate constant. So this will be is equal to into log of R0. So we are basically considering R0 to be 100 to make our calculations easy. And what would be R? R will be 80% completion. How much is remaining? 20. So 100 minus 80. So it is 20. So here I'll write 100, 20. This is 20, and this is, it is 100 upon 20. So 25. So time is equal to 2.303 divided by 10 raised to minus 2 into log of 5. What is log of 5? I will find it. 2.303 upon 10 raised to minus 2 into log of 5 comes to 0.50, under 0, 6990, right? So 0.6990 multiplied by 2.303. Okay, I am getting this answer. Time is equal to, or time is equal to 1.609 upon 10 raised to minus 2 is there, no? We can forget this. 1.609 divided by 10 raised to minus 2. So time is equal to 1.609 into 10 raised to 2. Numerator, it will go to the denominator, minus 2, it will become plus 2. So t will be is equal to 160.9 minutes. I can write this approximately. It's not compulsory. If you are answering a normal regular Goa board or subjective thing, it's okay to write 160.9, or you can approximate this to equal to 161 minute, rounding off. Yes. So we have understood how to use a t half, where to use t half. That's it. Okay students, what I feel is that I should solve one more problem. I have very nice question over here, and this is again based on half-life. Question is asked: a first order reaction takes 40 minutes for 30% decomposition, right? First order reaction takes 40 minutes for 30% decomposition. Calculate t half. Now what do we know about t half? T half is 0.693 upon k, right? But we don't have k. First we need to find k, then only we can find t half. So k will be found out directly, right? We can find k directly, like 2.303 divided by time multiplied by log of r0 by r, log of r0 by r. Now 40 minutes, time is 40 minutes, and 30% decomposition. Now this is little bit different. The word decomposition is used. 100 is there, and out of 100, 30% is decomposed. I mean, how much is remaining? Decompose means to get reacted or to get degraded. Yes, like decomposed. What I can say is that word with respect to decomposed word, let's say I am having a waste. Let's say I am having a waste of biodegradable waste. Means you say wet waste, a kitchen waste is there. Okay, vegetables or vegetable is the wet waste, no? So that is there. Vegetables are there. Then many kitchen waste, but it is biodegradable. And how much I am having? I am having, let's say 10 kg. 10 kg of the biodegradable waste is there, and I say that out of 10 kg, after 1 or 2 days, after 2 days, out of 10 kg, just 30% has decomposed. Means how much is remaining to be decomposed? 70%. Same way, for a reaction, first order reaction takes 40 minutes for 30% decomposition. Means 30% is decomposed, means how much is remaining? 70. So here, if you see, R0 will be is equal to 100, and R will be 100 minus 30, which is equal to 70. So K will be is equal to 2.303 divided by 40 minutes, no? So 40 multiplied by log of R0. R0 is, I have chosen that to be 100. What is remaining is 70. So 100 divided by 70 is equal to 2.303 divided by 40 into log of 1.42, log of 1.42. So again, logarithm thing, you need a logarithm table, and it will be supplied to you in your examination hall. Okay, and this time exams will happen. I don't think that exams are not going to take place. It is going to take place. So log of 1.2 could be written as, characteristics is 0, 14 under 2, 1523, 1523. Yes, this is what the log of 1.42 I am getting. So it is 2.303 multiplied by 0.1523 5 2 3. See, I am using calculator. Students, you please don't use calculator because you need to answer exam. Okay, and for that you require a practice of logarithm also, how to use a logarithm, or you can also take the help of Vedic maths. You know that is also a very good option. Using a Vedic maths also you can get the answer quickly. Okay, only thing you need to learn it from a proper tutor or proper coach. Okay, online so many things will be there. YouTube, it will be available. If you want to learn, then you can learn. So 2.303 multiplied by 0.1523 is equal to this, divided by 40. How much is the answer? I am getting k to be is equal to 0.0087. So I'll approximate this to 0.009 per minute. So t half, I need to substitute over here, no? K I got, so t half will be is equal to, given as 0.693 upon k. So 0.693 upon 0.009. 0.693 divided by 0.009. Oh, t half for this is 77 minutes. Very nice number. 7 is my favorite number and 77 is more favorite because two sevens are there. So 77 minutes. So t half means, what is the meaning of this? This reaction will take 77 minutes to reduce or to decompose 50% of its initial concentration. Students, whatever possible examples which was there, which I could solve, I have solved for you. And if you want some more explanation, then you can just send me a message or just say, or you can send me your difficulties. I will solve it. I will try to solve it live. Okay, thank you so much. I'll end this class over here. See you in the next lecture. Bye.